Good morning. It's a chilly Saturday morning here in Jacksonville. It's about 47 degrees, and I'm going walking on a trail on the University of North Florida, and I hope you'll join me. Good morning again. So I'm doing a trail here at the University of North Florida. There's 4 trails on the campus. They all start from the same area. I'm just showing you the area where I'm walking down. This is Lake Oneida, and I'm going to do the Lake Oneida Loop, which is a 0.8 mile trail. Good morning again. So what the Lake Oneida Trail seems to be is simply a walk around the lake over here. And there was a sign back there, you got to watch out for snakes, all the typical warnings you would expect in the area here. So I'm not anticipating seeing any, but you never know. It's quite chilly today, 47 degrees. It's supposed to be even colder tomorrow, in the 20s, upper 20s. Looks like they have an obstacle course here or some sort of other equipment. You can see behind me there's a tower with climbing. So saw a couple other people running this morning already and doing exercise. As I mentioned, there's 4 trails here on the UNF campus, which is one of the reasons why I came here. Some cypress knees here I gotta watch out for. So I figured I could do multiple trails from the same location. One thing to note is that the University of North Florida here does charge for parking. It's $5 to park here if you want to do the trails. And that's for the day, $5 per day. Currently, as I'm recording this, in January of 2026. But that's only Monday through Friday. So if you come on the weekend, it appears that there's no parking fees, which is nice. So that's one of the reasons why I'm here on the weekend. I didn't want to pay $5 to park and walk a trail. Plus, I figure usage will be down. Tour operator, wasn't open yet. So anyway, I'm walking along. There's a couple other people using the trail today, some joggers, which is nice to see as well. Not heavily used, pretty quiet today. There's a hum of traffic in the distance, but I did hear cardinals earlier. I recognize them. And there's some other birds in here, and I've seen some squirrels so far. No other wildlife. Not anticipating that, with other people running around on the trail before and after me. I didn't see many markings at all, and there's 4 different trails here, so I would recommend downloading some sort of app. I'm using All Trails right now, although they just changed All Trails to increase their fees, and they have another layer. So I have the free version now because my membership subscription expired, so I'm on the fence about joining again, but I'm not sure. There's very minimal markings. You can see here, I don't know if you can see, but there's some arrows, but I'm not even sure which trail I'm using, to be honest, what color it's supposed to be, or which one. And there was another person there that also was asking me directions on the trails, because there's not a lot of markings. So that's, so it's a little confusing which trail you're taking. But there is some signage. It's just very minimal, but it's kind of intuitive. There's a couple of places where there's like a T or something like that, and you just kind of pick the right one. And if you have the map downloaded, I don't think it'll be too challenging or difficult. And the worst thing that happens is you end up walking a little extra, and you figure it out. Pick this trail once again because there's 4 trails here, so I'll probably do, if my ankle is holding up, which is another big question, I'll probably do more than one of them today. So it's pretty nice here. It's quiet, not well traveled, and the trails are pretty maintained so far. There's a couple of cypress knees I came across. You know, you got to be careful. There's still roots and stuff, but other than that, it's I guess a relatively easy and smooth trail. So, and I kind of need that. I'm trying to build back up. I'd like to do a couple of miles today walking, if that's permissible, with my ankle. The ankle has been highs and lows. I did see a physical therapist this week and gave me a bunch of exercises to do, very similar to what I was doing before. My membership in that workout group I was doing for rehab for my knee actually expired. So I didn't really use it the last 6 weeks or so because I couldn't. The exercises are just too vigorous for me, and there was no way I was doing that. And my previous doctor had told me to rest and not do too much and start adding stuff slowly. So I didn't want to start doing a very vigorous workouts. They were just too much for my ankle at the time. The PT guy told me to not wear my brace, except when I'm doing activities like this. I am wearing it today, and my doctor told me I should wear it all the time. So I'm not sure, but I haven't been wearing the brace during the week now when I'm walking ordinarily, like around the house, going shopping, stores, things like that. But obviously for out here, I'm wearing it for the extra support. I'm contemplating, and I probably will go out and buy some boots, some supported boots. I don't have any of my boots. I do have some boots, but they're actually in storage, and I won't get them until I get a house and have my stuff delivered, my pods delivered. So in the meantime, I might go out and buy some high tops or something, a boot with a little more ankle support so I can keep walking and not injure myself. Yesterday I actually did walk on a property that I was looking at, and it was kind of soft in the back. It was rough, and I didn't tweak my ankle, but it definitely wasn't happy about doing the walking that I was doing. So it's a little sore today. Not feeling as good as it's felt the last couple of days. I definitely noticed the weakness in the left side compared to the right when doing some exercises. But that's it. So it's progressing, but it's slow going. On my left here, I have the lake, and on the right here, some little wetland area, and you're kind of walking on a little trail or a raised area, berm, in between them. And like I said, it's relatively smooth and flat. There are roots on the trail, so you do have to be careful. So it's not exactly totally flat. So it's giving my ankle a workout a little bit, but it's what it needs probably. And that's it. So easy enough to get to. It's free to get in, and as I said, if you're coming here on the weekend, parking is free. So do that. But you know, the week wouldn't be bad either. I'd just be prepared for that $5 fee. If there's a big parking lot outside and there's signs posted, okay, a little further along, let me show you what you really came to see. Instead of me, it's the trail. And there have been some more signs and markings on this side of the trail. Probably gets less usage. But unfortunately, the name of the trail in all trails and what I'm seeing here are two different things. You can see where I've come. That's where I started, over there where you see those canoes and kayaks where the rental is, and that's up, just up there. Here I am. So I'm pretty sure that I am on the Blueberry Trail right now. Which is the Lake Oneida Trail, but it may coincide with some of the other trails, so I don't want to say that with 100% certainty that the Blueberry is the Lake Oneida Trail. Still further along the boardwalk here, splits off into another direction or trail. A little bench here if you want to take a rest and a view. And here's the sights I see. Should be finishing up soon. I've done just over 0.8 already at this point, but I did probably go off on our wrong path at least once, not too far, and I started, I think, from the top of the hill by the parking lot, not at the bottom where the rental was. And here we are coming back to the start of the trail. There you can see the rentals, and back here to the boardwalk, and this is the, I guess, start and finish of the trails. So thank you for taking time out of your day coming along with me on this short Lake Oneida trail. It was a nice trail. It's a relatively quiet area. I saw a couple of people walking. Toward the end, it was picking up. I guess it's a little later in the day. More people are out and about and using the trails. So consider subscribing to the channel if you like these videos. Give me a thumbs up or a like, and all comments, thoughts, opinions are appreciated. Please leave them. I try to get back to all of them and respond. And appreciate you taking time out of your day, because I know you have a choice of what to view and watch with your time, so I appreciate you doing that. Thank you so much. Till we meet again.